one of the floors of one of our high-rises at Fogarty Manor. This is an elevator lobby, and if I can show you the elevators right here, when the fire alarm goes off, there are lights in here that light up that show you that this elevator no longer works. This is the fire alarm that you activate. If there is a fire in your apartment and you don't have the time to call 911, come out, pull this. And what happens here is you pull this plastic up, and there's a handle here that you pull down, and that will trip the alarm. 911 is good because they know exactly what apartment it's coming from, but this will help to put it in the right so that they know where the alarm's coming in on a specific side of the building. This red emergency box is only for fire personnel, so I don't want people to try to pull this thing open because this doesn't activate the alarm, this piece does. This is an annunciator, this is a fire alarm signal, horn, siren, but also a strobe light for those that are hearing impaired. This is a smoke detector. We have these in the hallways, we also have them in the apartments. If you're in your apartment cooking and the smoke detector goes off, don't fan the thing directly above the stove, because if you hit that, you're going to break it off. That's not the smoke detector, that's strictly a heat detector. So when you're in your apartments and you're cooking stuff and your smoke detector, your alarm within your apartment goes off, it doesn't trigger the whole building, only there. Don't open your door to come outside, because if that does, that will trigger this, and this will trigger the whole building, and the fire alarm for everybody will go off. This is considered a smoke door. What this does is when the alarm goes off, prior to the alarm going off, it's being held by a magnet. When the fire alarm trips, that magnet releases, and this door automatically closes. What this does is this stops the smoke from going wherever it is into another corridor. By doing this, and when the fire alarm trips, all these doors in the building shut down like that, just to keep keep the smoke where it is, as opposed to going through other parts of the building. There are fire extinguishers available. We usually have one in the lobby and at each end of the corridors, the 4 corridors in the building. To get this, you don't need to break the glass. You just open this up, pull the fire extinguisher out, you grab it, pull this pin out, which will activate the button, pull this up, and if you need to use it, you shoot it at the bottom, at the base of the fire. If you could think of a fire as the size of a Christmas tree, you don't start at the top, you've got to work at the bottom, and that's where that goes. I would say that I would rather see people call 911 and get out of their apartment rather than running down the hallway to grab this and run back, because fires grow so fast you might not be able to get back. If you've got to safely get out of your apartment, by all means, get out. These are exit signs that glow in the dark. And it's not going to be bright, it's not electric, but it will be something that, should there be a fire, should the the smoke builds up like steam in a shower. It goes to the top and then it builds down. So there are times that the smoke could be at waist level. So for you to, if you're caught out here where you need to evacuate, self-evacuate, you might need to get down on your hands and knees and crawl. This is the reason for this, so that at each corner we're giving different options. Currently, we've got a construction project. That's an exit door down there that's completely blocked off. We could make believe that there's a fire down there, so that if there was somebody living in this hallway and they know their escape route would be so close, that door is right there. They have to consider, if that door is blocked, where else would they go? So they come up here. At this point, they could go right, they could go left, they could go further on down there. Those are multiple escape routes. Basically, what we teach here is with the guidance of the fire department, that you harbor or you stay in your apartment if your apartment is not on fire. The fire department will come and evacuate those people that need immediate evacuations. If by chance you're not in your apartment and you need to get out, you're looking for signs like this with arrows that point towards exits. These will be at the end of the stairways, these will be at doorways.